Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All you early risers, thanks for being here this morning. If you're catching the replay, let me know you're here. I would love to know who watches my videos by name, just so I can get to know you. I always say that, but I don't think y'all understand the importance of it. Okay, we are now live and there are people here. Good morning. We have 4 minutes until 7. So we're going to allow people to join and get on here and all that good stuff. Y'all so sweet to each other. Oh my gosh. Listen, if I am on the struggle bus and I go live and I just read your comments of y'all being so kind to each other, that's what makes me get off the struggle bus. So when you think that you do not help me, because you're always like, Judy, you help me so much. See, y'all don't realize how much you help me when you guys showed kindness and you dance to each other and you're telling each other, positive things and good morning, and you're sharing your stuff that you're going through, and each other are helping each other, and y'all, that is dancing. And so when I see you guys interact like that, I'm like, smile. It is wonderful. I'm so glad that this team of backup dancers is so kind to each other. Shane loved the cupcakes. As a matter of fact, he said, will you put 2 cupcakes in my lunch? And I said, I will. Larry loved the cupcakes. Kayla loved the cupcakes. It was Larry and Kayla and I sat down and had a cupcake after I made them. Y'all want to see something funny? I have on this beautiful I got this color. What do y'all think about this color? Yeah, I'm going to have every color of the rainbow in velvet. But look at my pants. I have on pajama pants. See, I'm just like y'all. It looks like I'm all dressed up and got it together, and I don't. I'm in pajama pants. All right. Yeah, I might have a cupcake for breakfast this morning with my Coke Zero. Total train wreck. Listen, Shane came home and he said something about Dale. So he goes, what? I forgot what he said. Oh, he said, did you tell Tammy about the neighbor's dog and the tortoise? And I went, yes. And he goes, Dale said something to me about the tortoise breaking the water line. I said, Shane, you have to admit that's pretty crazy story. When you go to say it, like when I go to say to people what happened with our flooding of our house, it is a crazy story. Like you can't make that crap up. You know what I'm saying? Oh. You already have your hair curled up and it's 7 o'clock? Girl, you go, Danette. Thank you, Christy. Okay, it's 7 o'clock. All right, listen. Y'all know that I'm all about trying a new product, right? And if it's really good, I tell you about it. So I'm fixing to stick my hair up. You know how like those crazy ads will make you buy crazy stuff. I bought the earrings that's supposed to make you lose weight, and they were like $20 for these magnet earrings. Y'all, the reason it makes you lose weight because you're in so much pain from the magnet and your ear is like going like this. So that's what causes you to lose weight when you wear those earrings, because it absolutely kills your ear. Okay, hang on, let me wipe my screen off. Okay. Have y'all seen these products? Okay, listen. I decided to buy it to try it out for us, okay? And this is for a man or a woman, but it's an intense pulse light. Okay. And it's supposed to, I have swelling. I told you guys, like, I will be like fine. And then all of a sudden, I eat something and it causes my entire body to swell. And I look like I've gained 800 pounds. And this is supposed to reduce swelling and help your wrinkles. So I have not tried it yet. But like, I'll tell you what made me buy it. Okay. I have a turkey neck. Okay. I have a turkey. And I am not, listen, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I have not told y'all this because I don't tell you. Well, I do tell you about everything, but let me find the picture. Okay. You know how there's things that you inherit from your parents? You know what I'm saying? And like, I inherited a big butt, a thick waist, and a turkey neck from my mother. Okay. Like I did inherit her personality and stuff like that, but I also inherited some bad traits. Okay. So, like, no matter how skinny I get, I can be 120 pounds because I have been 120 pounds. I'm still going, listen, at 120 pounds, I'm still going to have back fat. Like I can look almost anorexic and there is still love handles. Okay. Like they're not going away. The only way to get them to go away is for me to be able to surgically remove them. And I don't really feel like that I have the money to do that, nor is it that important to me. Like I am 52. It's not like I'm going to stroke out a string bikini on the beach trying to pick up a dude. Right. So I don't really care that I have these. Okay. Oh, dang, this is not it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is the deal. I have the turkey neck, and y'all know that I do get Botox. That is one thing that I do for myself. Okay, it's just what I do. It makes me feel better. And so there was this procedure called, I forgot the name of Cabela. It's called Cabela, Kybella. And it's a non-surgical procedure. And it helps with your turkey neck. And I'm going to tell you, I can't find the before and after pictures. Huge difference. Huge difference. But the reason I bought this is because this chick, let's see, she was using this on another platform. And she had a turkey neck. And let's see, wait. She was going like this on one side. This is such a sales pitch, okay? But I fall for it. Okay. She was going like this. And all of a sudden, the reduce of swelling of her turkey neck was better on one side than the other. And I was like, son of a gun. All you have to do is get this LED light and rub it. So I just it didn't cost that much money. So I decided to try it. And I was like, I'm going to see if it works. Okay. I don't know if y'all can tell, but you're supposed to do this every day. You're supposed to rub it on your face, and it's supposed to help reduce swelling, and it's supposed to help reduce wrinkles. I ain't saying it works yet, okay? I am not. I'm not telling you to run out and buy it. Do not run out and buy it. Let me be the guinea pig, okay? Let's see if it gets under your eyes. But I decided to try it. It wasn't that much. So I was like, what do I have to lose? You know? It feels really good though. It's very relaxing. It's like a vibration. Anyway, I'm going to do it every day for a couple of months. And I'll tell you whether you need to go. Don't go buy it. Okay? Let me be the guinea pig. If I start getting all my wrinkles gone, it is called, even if it, I'm going to tell you something. Even if it doesn't fix our turkey necks and our wrinkles, it does feel really soothing. I think I could do this and get to mindfulness. Really do. Okay, but we gonna work on this turkey neck. I'm gonna take some before and after pictures, and we're gonna see if this son of a gun works. All right. So yeah, I decided to try it. I'm all about trying a new product. And listen, I'm not trying a new product because I'm getting like royalties off of it if you buy it. Okay. I don't even know who this company is. Okay. So don't think that I'm trying to get you to buy this. It feels really good on your face. Don't think that I'm trying to buy this because I'm going to get a kickback. Because I ain't. Okay. I'm just the crazy chicken lady that's trying to see if I can get my turkey neck gone. But we going to try it. I'm going to do it every single night and every single morning. Now, I probably didn't do it long enough on our live, but I'm not going to sit here and do my LED light all day long. All right. Let's get this party started. Do y'all have your protein drinks? I will tell you that I have been drinking more water. I have. Because I thought, I don't need to be griping at Larry about drinking water and then I'm not doing it, right? Like, I need to make good choices. So I have been doing that. All right, here, kiddos. I may just wear my hair up. I think I am. I'm not curling my hair today. This morning, well, yesterday, okay, our house flooded again. Not completely flooded, but the pipes bust. Shane is a welder, not a plumber, okay? He is not a plumber, but Shane, God love him, thinks he's a plumber sometimes, okay? And so he went and he kind of rigged the pipes, because if he didn't rig the pipes, we were going to have no water for days. Well, we have a sick dad here, right? So, like, it's really hard. And he's had prostate cancer, which means he goes to the bathroom a lot. And if we can't flush the commodes, we gonna be in trouble after 3 days. Okay, so Shane went and rigged the plumbing so that we could have water until we get everything fixed. Well, I'm in there with the flashlight, and he's under the house, and he's going, "Is there any leaks?" And I'm sitting there trying to look at the pipes with the flashlight, and all of a sudden it goes, and the water just busts and hits me in the face, and I'm like, the pipes are busted again. Train wreck. Okay, so the past couple of days with our water leak, it has been a train wreck. And the guy came out yesterday, and God love him, he went up under our house, and his back hit our ductwork, and he got drenched. The guy that was here, he was like, there is water all in your ductwork, which means our house is going to smell like straight up butt, okay, for a while. So we can't really turn on the heat because our house smells like sewage. It stinks so bad. So we're on the little bit of a struggle bus dealing with our house. But today at 9:00, they're coming to suck out all the water, and they're taking out all our baseboards and the sheetrock. They're cutting out the sheetrock, but they can't begin to do any of the repairs until the plumber comes and fix all the plumbing. Okay, so you have caused a complete disaster. The good news is I'm going to get new flooring and new baseboards. So that's good news. But it's just a disaster, and the adjuster is coming. Today is Wednesday. So the guy's coming to suck the water out today. And then tomorrow, the plumber's coming and the adjuster's coming. I don't really know it all. I've never had a claim. So I have no idea really what's going on. I just know 100 people are coming to my house every single day. And the things that I'm thankful for is at least I'm not in the dead middle of field trips with buses in my driveway and plumber and repairman here. So I'm very thankful. I choose to find gratefulness during this disaster. And the gratefulness is things are slow right now. Larry's not having to go to radiation. I'm home every day. I'm grateful. So just know that in the Sneed household, we are trying to find balance in our life. All right. yesterday, this I don't know if I took a screenshot of it. I have no idea what this lady's talking about. I know a lot of y'all watch other farms, and I don't know what farm she's talking about because uh, when you're a creator, you try to support other farms and watch their content, but it's all you can do to do your own. When you go out there and you tortoises tearing up your house, and you go out there and your cow's about to have a baby, your dad's falling in the house, like everything's, you don't really have time to watch other creators. So when I talk about this, I have no idea who she's talking about. And not that I need to know who she's talking about, but I feel like a lot of y'all probably know who she's talking about. Let me see if I think I screenshotted the post. I can't remember. Maybe I didn't. Okay. I didn't screenshot it. Dadgummit. Okay, I don't remember the whole story, but one of my followers is upset at another creator, and she has unsubscribed to the channel because she's upset. And I told her, I commented on her post and said, join me live at 7 o'clock and I'll talk about it. So I don't even know if she's here. I do not remember her name. I don't know anything. Okay. So if she's here today, I hope that what I say today can help you. And if you are dealing with the same thing, that you're kind of frustrated at another creator, oh, I'm so glad you're here. I just saw, hang on, Lisa. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad you read my comment and are here. Okay. I don't know what farm you're talking about. I have no clue. And I hope that I tell the story right, but something about there's another creator that has a farm, and the next door neighbor had a bunch of puppies or something. And one of these creators rescued the puppy too soon. And am I telling the story right? And she was very upset, or not upset, but bothered by the way the puppy was being raised in the lady's office. And they were trying to feed it food too early. Am I telling the story right, Lisa? Is it Lisa? Yeah, Lisa. Okay. And so she got upset. Okay. I don't know if I can get ready at the same time. I start struggling with this sometimes. Okay. So I'm going to tell you from a creator standpoint how our brain works. Let me start with y'all. Let me say how I think you think. You guys get so into our lives because you watch us every day and you watch what happens, and you it's almost as if you watch us every day and you start getting attached to our animals. Like, say that Dexter's your favorite, and you start getting really attached to Dexter because you're like, oh my God, I'm so in love with Dexter. She can sit beside him. I want to do that. And you get really involved in our lives. And when something happens with our animals, or like how Larry is a character. Let me see what you're saying. I probably need to put my glasses on. Okay. So it's like, for example, I talk about Larry. So y'all start getting attached to Larry, and you start having feelings about Larry because you try to relate to him of what it would be like, to be his age and fight cancer and having to live with your daughter and going on hospice. So you get so into Larry and you get attached to him as if you know him. Okay. Well, when Am I correct in saying that? Like, y'all start getting attached to our animals in our lives? I'm sorry, my phone's blowing up. So you get sort of attached to watching us. You kind of get consumed in our lives, and you I'm trying to say all this right. I hope that I am. But it's like it's like if something happened to me, you're so attached to watching me and you feel like I'm your family. And when something happens to me, you may hurt and you may have tears because something happened to me. Like, let's say that I get hurt and I'm in the hospital. You're devastated. And then if you become friends with someone, you're calling your friend going, "Oh my God, Judy's in the hospital. Oh my gosh, you want to send her flowers? Oh my gosh, what is she going to do with her animals? How's her animals going to be taken care of? Does Shane know how to take care of the animals? He's never there. What's going to happen to Dexter? Dexter's my favorite." So, like, y'all get really consumed in our lives and you get really attached. And it's almost as if I'm trying to use my words correctly. And if y'all think I'm wrong, tell me. But I know that when I first became a creator, like for example, there's a couple of people that I talk to on the phone, and I don't know them other than following me, but we've become friends. And sometimes I'm talking to them and they're like, "Oh my gosh." And they're talking about, I'm just going to use an example. I've done forgot his name. Jake. "Oh my gosh, did you see what happened to Jake? Jake did it." And I'm over here going, "What? Like what? Like what?" And so like the person that I'm talking to is really consumed because she or he puts a lot of time and energy into Jake's channel. And when something happens to Jake, she or he that watches Jake is devastated, or she is super happy for Jake because Jake just got married and I think the girl's pregnant. And like she's so excited for Jake because Jake, his life is so wonderful things are happening to Jake. And I'm over here when I'm talking to someone, and it's hard for me to understand how someone gets so into to a creator because I don't watch anybody but myself. Okay. So like it's hard for me to understand the connection. But I will be honest, Kayla is the one who has kind of introduced me to what happens to people that watch creators because it's hard for me to understand because I don't do it. So Kayla has been a positive influence to me to understand that you guys freaking love us. Like you, and I have started to realize it through, like, I get something in the mail all the time. And I'm like, these people are so sweet to me. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like I truly have a sister, or I feel like, so I'm starting to understand how you're getting connected to creators because I'm getting connected to you. And if something, let's just say, happened to Carol, I'm going to call Becky or I'm going to call Kayla and go, "Oh my God, Carol's in the hospital. Oh my God, does she have anybody to help her?" I'm doing the same thing you're doing. So creators, as we start getting relationships with you, I'm going somewhere with this, so bear with me. But I feel what you feel. I feel the connection that you feel towards me. I'm starting to feel it towards y'all because I was watching Lester. I can't remember if he was on I'm a Survivor or Longhorn Lester, but I was watching him. It was on Longhorn Lester because he won the $100,000. No, 100,000. I'm crazy. He won, or he got mailed to him when he got 100,000 subscribers. he received a plaque. And the only reason I watched that is because Kayla said, Judy, you don't have to get 1 million subscribers to get, y'all know how I want a plaque really bad. Okay. I really do. I know it's stupid, but I do. And so Kayla was like, Judy, you don't have to have 1 million. Lester got 100, one for 100,000. I'm like, okay, surely I can meet that goal because I want the plaque for my education center. I do. And so I watched, and he gave such good advice to creators. And so I watched his video on the way to Florence. I watched the whole thing almost on the way to Florence to my son's performance. But what I'm getting at is you guys get really consumed in a creator. But y'all, one thing that you have to understand is we pick and choose what you see. And I know that's hard to understand. Ooh, God, my leg. We pick and choose what we record. We pick and choose what we tell you. We pick and choose what we post. You know, if sometimes, you know, like for example, and I'm not talking about myself, I'm just giving a general post, but like sometimes if something bad happens on our farm, we're almost scared to tell y'all because we're like, oh my God, they're fixing to flip out. And sometimes as a creator, we have to make hard decisions, and we feel scared to tell y'all because when we tell you, here comes the critique. Here comes the, you're a POS. Here comes, I support you 100%. I mean, example, let me give you an example. On Facebook, and if you're on Facebook, you know what I'm talking about. But I did on my last video, Dee Dee sitting down and she was protrude. Okay. And I took a video showing y'all, oh my gosh, we're about in countdown. We didn't have another baby. And I didn't really know what was going on because the last time she had Cinco, that never happened. Like her bottom hole being like this, that did not happen. The first thing that came in my mind was, oh my gosh, she's about to prolapse. I better figure out how to fix this. I better call the vet. So I posted the video on Facebook, and this wonderful, sweet lady ripped me a new one. She began to tell me that I did not do my research and I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't remember what all she said. She was straight up ugly. Okay. She began to basically call me a city girl. Okay. And you backup dancers ripped her a new one. Okay. Yeah. Y'all were like, you owe Aunt Judy an apology, because what happens is like sometimes when we put the truth out there, we get the crap beat out of us. I mean, it comes from everywhere. I mean, people start sending me private messages telling me that I'm a terrible daughter. People send me private messages telling me I have no business having a farm. People send me email. They write me letters in the mail telling me that that I'm the most terrible farmer they've ever seen in their life. People rip you a new one. So like sometimes I get like the lady that ripped me a new one. She gets so into me that she begins to get mad at me because I didn't know what was going on. She got mad at me, and I guess she thinks I treat my animals terrible because I did a video going, oh, y'all, look, we're in countdown, but oh my gosh, what's going on here? I'm calling the vet. And I want to for my page, I don't want to hide things from y'all personally. When it's bad, it's bad. When my piglets are dying because she's sitting on them, like, I want y'all to see what I go through as a farmer. And I'm not the only pigs sit on their babies a lot. A lot. It it is one of the things that happens with pigs. Okay? And then, I look like a POS farmer because then she is possibly pregnant again. I could get ripped a new one because I allowed she to get pregnant again. But see what people don't see, people see, oh, Judy, can you believe that Judy allowed she to get pregnant again when she is blind? She sat on 6 babies and killed them, and then Judy is irresponsible, and she allowed she to get out of the pen and boyfriend breed her again. Judy is a POS. If you don't know what a POS is, a piece of sugar, okay? That's what people can do to me. But see, you're not at the farm every day to see what goes on. You don't see she crying, rooting, picking up my fence to try to get out because she is used to free ranging every day. Like, you don't see me and Kayla going, should we let her out? She looks miserable. What should we do? Okay, well, let's look at her tutu. Is she swollen? No. Okay, she's not in heat, so let's let her out. Let's let her free range for the day because she is trying to pick up the entire fence to get out. Like, she is absolutely miserable because my animals are not separated by fences. They're not used to that. So she is absolutely miserable. But I'm sitting here on the struggle bus because my vet says, Judy, you cannot fix boyfriend until probably February. It has to be freezing cold or boyfriend is going to die. We are putting boyfriend at risk by fixing him in warm weather. It has to be freezing cold when we fix boyfriend. So you're going to have to wait to possibly February. Well, do you know pigs can breathe through the fence? Is what I hear. Okay. Like, if they want to breed, they gonna breed. And I will tell you, she, when she was in heat, would back her butt up to the fence. Okay. She's a straight up hoe bag. Okay. She is, so like, it could have happened through the fence. It could have happened because I let her out. So do I appear in a video that I don't take care of my animals and that I'm irresponsible because if she's a pregnant again, I'm probably going to have to take the babies. So I look like a train wreck as a creator, and I look like a terrible farmer because I allowed she to get pregnant again. And I don't know which creator you're talking about, but if I had to guess, I can't imagine a farmer just taking a puppy away and making wrong decisions for the puppy on purpose. That's me personally. And I don't know who you're talking about. Okay. But if it's a big creator and they have a farm and they're trying to make right decisions rescuing an animal, I can't imagine that particular creator trying to make wrong decisions to kill the puppy. And I know you know that. Like, that creator. I'm trying to hold your hand through this. I'm trying, I hope that I'm helping you. I don't know. I hope that I am. But I can't imagine the creator doing that. I could be wrong. But I know the farms that I know personally, like, in a lot of these like big creators, like, I know, and I know this from hearsay, but like, Lester had I'm a Survivor, and when he made the decision to buy other property, I'm told that people flip their lid. And I'm going to tell you, like, sometimes as a creator, it's hard on us. We're trying to make right decisions. And when there's 100,000 people like giving their opinion, we're like, yo, we're trying our best. Please be nice. But Lisa, I think I know I can tell that you absolutely love those babies. I can see where you, because you sound like you have the biggest heart. Okay, let me stop for just a minute. In my short, I was talking about having a big forehead, and people said that I need to paint on my eyebrows. Shane hates that, but I'm fixing to try to paint on my eyebrows. Okay, back to the story. Lisa, I can tell that you have a heart of gold. You freaking care about animals. If you didn't care about animals, you wouldn't be on my channel or the other people's channel. But I'm going to tell you, I I need to take a sip of protein. I just I can't imagine a farm channel that's a creator that puts their entire life on YouTube or Facebook or what on social media. I cannot even think that they think they're doing the wrong thing. And I know, Lisa, in your heart, you're like, because you know animals, and you're like, you can't feed a baby food. You're going to kill it. Like in your head. But like, I'm pretty sure, like most, God bless, I can't even talk. Let me try this again. Farms like me, we have vets, and most of us probably have multiple vets. Like I have 3 or 4 different vets that I go to. I have a vet for the tortoise, I have a farm vet, I have a vet for the poultry. Like I have several vets. And I'm so close to my vet that I have his personal cell phone and I can go, "Holy crap, look at Dee Dee. What the heck?" And he goes, "Judy, if Dee Dee stands up and it closes, you absolutely have nothing to worry about. She probably will not prolapse. Probably what is happening is she is very close to delivery. The baby is moving and causing pressure to that point. But when she stands up, it will be fine, more than likely. And if it's not fine, text me and I will come to your farm as an emergency call." So, like, that's how close I am to my vet. And I guarantee you, the farms, the other channels, now I don't know them personally. There's a couple that I do know personally, but like all the Alabama channels, I know. I sort of know Lester. I've had conversations with him. And I know Walker Family Farm in Oklahoma, Eddie Family Farm. But I don't know like the Dutch. I don't know any of them. So I don't know the Arms family. I don't know them. I've never had a conversation with them. Some of the bigger channels, I don't. Some I know and some I don't know. But I can assure you that every single farm that is on social media has a vet that they can call and go, "Okay, there's this rescue, there's this dog that I need to rescue. This is what's happening. I can't get it to." I don't know. I don't know why they would feed it regular food. I'm just guessing, but they're probably calling going, "I can't get it to do this. What do you want me to do?" And the vet is probably telling them to do X, Y, and Z. I probably need to read your message. Hang on. See, I don't even know who Colin Shannon is. Um, no, I don't even know who Colin Shannon is. But I think that I don't know, Lisa, if this is the first time you've ever been on my channel, like watch my lives, but I do something called Break It Down. And sometimes when things are out of our control, like you can't go rescue that puppy. You can't, hang on just a minute, let me put my lipstick on. when I start putting on my makeup backwards and start talking, I forget to put on like my blush or my mascara. And I have never laughed so hard because Diane watches me like a hawk because she knows me very, very, very well. And she'll call me and text me and go, Judy, you totally forgot your blush today. I'm like, dang. Judy, you forgot your watch. And I'm so thankful because half the time I'm talking and I don't really concentrate on what I'm doing. So God bless Diane for helping me. Anyway, I think that you need to break down the situation. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I think that, as a person, there's things we can control and things we can't control. And if it hurts you so bad to watch that puppy, like maybe being, I don't know if you consider it mistreated or not raised correctly, then I think for your own mental health, I think unsubscribing to their channel is best for you. If it is consuming you, like if you are laying in the bed going, oh my God, that puppy is going to die because they're doing this, because you've rescued puppies for a long time, unsubscribing to their channel may be the best thing for you. Because at the end of the day, you got to take care of you. Because you can't fix whoever you said. You can't fix them. They're not going to listen to you. Do you know how many? I don't know how big their channel is. I have no clue how big their channel is, but they probably they're probably bigger than me. So they have a lot of opinions coming at them. So they're probably not listening to you. And then that frustrates you because you're like, dude, I have rescued puppies for 20 years. I know what I'm doing. What you're doing is absolutely incorrect. So it is best for your mental health to unsubscribe to their page why they're raising this puppy. And it may affect you and you may never be able to follow them again. But as a creator, it hurts because I'm like, I can sympathize with the creator because I'm like, sometimes I do things that people don't agree with. And I'm like, y'all, you're not living on my farm. Like, you're not seeing the big picture. Like, I am doing they're like, Judy, you're doing this wrong. And I'm like, dude, I am talking to a vet that's been in practice for 35 years. Like, that's a farm vet. It's not like Judy's making the decisions on her own when I don't know the answer. Like, I have my vet on speed dial. But I kind of feel sorry for I feel sorry for you for being in this situation, but I also feel sorry for the creator because I feel like they're doing the best they can do. I really do. It is hard having a farm, and it's hard balancing your life with the farm. And sometimes, it was like, just like the other day, I'm over here, my chickens got killed. My house is flooded. My dad's on hospice, and I walk out to do animals, and dadgum Dee Dee is fixing to go into labor. And I'm thinking, okay, lock in your seatbelt, Judy, because we are fixing to go for a wild ride. And when you have a farm, it is constantly chaos. Someone is sick, someone is dying, someone's giving birth. So, like, it is constant. And it's like trying to stay on top of your game. But I really feel like, Lisa, know that and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I'm looking after your best interest right now. But if this is robbing you, if another channel is robbing you of your joy, then you need to find a channel that doesn't rob you of your joy. But sometimes you're robbed of your joy because you have so much education in rescuing puppies because you've done it for so long and you know the right and wrong way. But sometimes other people have to learn for themselves, because what happens is you start getting all these opinions and you're like, I'm just doing the best I can do. I cannot sit here and listen to everybody's opinion because I'm just trying to do because people think they know Leroy better than me. And I'm like, dude, I'm with Leroy every single day. Every single day. I know Leroy better than anybody else. And people can watch a video and they're like, Leroy's limping. There's something wrong with him. And I'm like, okay, let me walk out there and see. And I look at Leroy and I'm like, Leroy's fine. And then they're like, no, Leroy is not fine. But they're judging by a video. And maybe, I don't know, maybe he limped for a second and then people think he's got a hurt foot. And then they're thinking I'm not treating him. But Lisa, I think that you need to surround yourself with people that lift you up. And if that channel is affecting you this bad, then I think that you made the right decision to unsubscribe. And I think that you need to, like, it sounds like you might have a little bit of guilt for unsubscribing to their page. But at the end of the day, we have to worry about your mental health. And if this is keeping you up at night and this is causing you anxiety and this is causing you, hurt and anger and all the different emotions you're feeling, then you need to give yourself a timeout. Does that mean that you can't subscribe to their channel ever again? No. But you just need a timeout. And if you're seeing their videos and it's bothering you, you need to quit seeing their video. I don't know if you block them. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how that works I don't know if you just unsubscribe and you don't see their channel. I know for my own personal mental health, there is one creator that has hurt my feelings tremendously. I mean, tremendously. And it's a big channel. And I had to either get over it or I was going to have to block them because I was doing what you were doing. Every time I saw their live I would cringe. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that this many people follow them and they are so, like, oh my gosh. And then I realized that I need to stay in my own lane. I need to stay in my own lane. I can't like maybe what I see is something totally different than the other people see. Or maybe, I don't know. But at the end of the day, who can I control? I can control Judy. And if it's eating me that much alive, then I need to separate myself and get out of that mess because that is not a creator that I want to be like. There is creators that I look up and respect, just like there's creators that you look up and you respect. But understand, us creators are human beings. We make mistakes. Sometimes I say things that are not probably what I should say, but you have to forgive me because I am a human being. I'm not going to be spot on and perfect all the time. I talk about being judgmental, and sometimes I say things that are judgmental, and sometimes I get caught on, Judy, I cannot believe that that just came out of your mouth. And I'm like, me either. I can't believe I said that. I'm like, please, I understand that I'm just Aunt Judy. I'm not perfect. Don't put me on a pedestal. Oh, Becky, I'm so glad you're here. I love you. I'm not perfect. I screw up. I say things that are not good, but be kind to me. I'm a human being. I'm not on a pedestal. I'm not God. I don't do everything right. And I think maybe if it's bothering you this bad, give it a timeout. Give it a timeout. But the thing is, if you block this person, you're never going to see what happens with this puppy. And this puppy may thrive. It may pass away and it may kill you that they didn't listen to you. And then The puppy passed away. But I think that you have to um, do what's best for you. At the end of the day, you can't change a creator. You can't force them to rescue a puppy the way you have rescued them for 20 years. You have to do what's best for you and your mental health. And if it is robbing you of your joy, then you made the right decision by giving them a timeout or blocking them forever or whatever you did, you know. But just understand that farms, but be a little more understanding. Be a little understanding because us creators, we're doing the very best we can do. I believe in that person, whoever you said, I don't even remember their names, but in their head, I believe in their heart, in their head, they're doing the very best they can do. I really do. Like, I'm fixing to go rescue 5 peacocks and 5 peahens. I will tell you, I got a phone call that this man had passed away and he owned these 10 peacocks or peahens, peafowl. He owned 10 peafowl and he passed away. He was an older man and he passed away. And this lady, I do not know why, but when you Google like peacocks, it brings up Sneed's farmhouse. And every single day, multiple times, I get emails, I get phone calls. Hey, I was wanting to know how much your peafowl eggs are. And I'm like, dude, I have 1 peacock and 2 peahens. I have no idea why Google thinks that I am the peacock master, because I am not. I don't even have an enclosure for my peacocks. I'm getting there. But she called me to rescue these. And I'm not going to lie. My first reaction was, oh, I can get another peacock. Because, my peacock got ran over. And I was like, oh, I can get another peacock. That was my first reaction. And then I had to stop myself and go, Jack, you don't even have a peacock enclosure. You don't need another peacock. You're not about to get yourself a peacock. Your peacocks are free ranging. No, but see, I enjoy my peacocks free ranging. Okay. But the last thing I need is to bring a grown peacock to my farm because it is not staying. I have been there, done that. They will not stay on the farm when they don't know where home is. You have to lock the peacock or the peahen up for a while if you do not raise them because they roam. They will leave your farm. Been there, done that, have the badge. So I had to stop myself and go, no, Judy, you're not rescuing and keeping them. You're going to rescue and find a home. So I posted, that I was going to be rescuing. You can ask Kayla. Oh my gosh, my phone blew up. And why did it blow up? Let me tell you. Because a pair of peacocks go for like $300, $400, $500 a piece. And here I am with 5 pairs. So that's, might as well say, $3,000 plus dollars. And people see dollar signs. I can get these peacocks for free and sell them for $500. That ain't happening on my belt. So I had to figure out an interview to figure out what is the best home for these peacocks. Because if I'm going to rescue, I have to place them in the right place. Because many a times you go to rescue, if something is for free, people get crazy and they just go get, and they don't even know what they're getting. You know what I mean? So like, they're not like equipped. You just go, oh, I have the opportunity to get a peacock. I want it. But they don't understand what entails in a peacock. They're loud. They roam. 2 males together are going to fist fight. Like, Is anyway. So I found homes for them. Okay. I found homes. Uh, one pair is going to Head Family Farm. Ja- Jason, no. Zach and Jacqueline are going to get one pair. You know where my pigs went? Gener, Generation Homes, I think it's our farm. My two piglets that I raised to kiss, a pair is going to them. One of my really good friends that I have known for a long time that has a beautiful farm, Ashton, sorry, Wheeler. She's going to get a peacock. Zoe and Nick are talking about getting a peahen for Jason and Brooke on her farm. And there is a man that has 300 acres that will get the other two pair. So they're going to be a good home. But what's going to happen with me? I have to drive to, I don't have to, I am driving to Florence, which is about an hour from my house. I'm coordinating everyone to meet at the same time. The lady that has the peacocks right now is training them to go into the barn to eat. Well, she's slowly training them. Well, on March the 30th, we will go to all of us will go to this lady's house, and your Aunt Judy will catch every single one of those peacocks, and I'm going to have to tie their legs together in order to transport them, or they will get hurt. I've done this before. And all of them will be rescued and have a good home. I believe. And I know every single person but the guy that's getting the guy with the 300 acres. But people were recommending him. And because he has 300 acres, the peacocks will be able to free range and not run off. So it may look like to, the outside people, you know, Judy's about to rescue peacocks. Well, she doesn't even have a peacock enclosure. Her peacock got ran over in the middle of the road. She's a train wreck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes you have to hear the whole story and you have to see how the story unfolds. But I really do believe, Lisa, that this particular family is doing the best they can do. And I know that you have experience in rescuing puppies, but I think if it, like I said, if it's bothering you this bad, you need to allow yourself to take a break. I think you made the right decision. But I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. When I tell you to break down something, I think you're new to I don't know if you're new to my lives, but basically what you have to do when you break down something is get in their shoes. So instead of being Lisa, become the creator. So you're the creator. You put your life on social media. You rescue animals. You have a vet. You're doing the very best you can do. I don't know what the situation is, but get into their shoes for just a minute and try to see things from their side. Break it down and go, okay, do they do this? Okay, well, if I'm that person, I'm doing the very best that I can do. I'm actually trying to really rescue this puppy. And I'm trying to make a difference in this puppy's life. And I do believe that creator is doing that. I really do believe that they have a big heart and they're doing and I don't think, and I could be completely wrong, but I do not believe that they're making decisions that's only in their head. I believe that they are in contact with the vet. And I believe they're doing what the vet said. I could be wrong. This is a guessing for me because I don't know them, but I do believe that this creator is doing the best they can do. And I hope that you'll give them another chance. Lisa, I really think that they're doing the best they can do. And I hope creators, our job is so hard, but I hope that you'll take a time out, get yourself together. But I hope that you will open your heart and realize that if you can't sit on the sidelines and separate yourself when Lisa, if you follow me now, I'm gonna tell you I'm probably gonna make a mistake. Okay. I'm learning too, but I know that I would contact my vet and go, what do I do? Like when these piglets get here, if she may not be pregnant, but if she's pregnant, I'm going to have to make a decision whether to keep the babies with her or take them. And people are like, Judy, put a heat lamp out there. Dude, I don't have any power. Like I'm doing the very best. Like people start telling me, put power out there, Judy. Your house is not big enough. Your house, like they start throwing, and you're like, listen to me. If anybody loves an animal, it is your Aunt Judy, and I will go to battle for any animal there is. I've rescued a lot of animals and rehomed them. Okay, I promise you, when these pigs, if she's pregnant, I am going to be doing the very best that I can do. I might look like on camera that I'm a total train wreck, but I can promise you that I'm busting my A double to take care of these piglets. And I really believe that other creator is doing the best they can do. And I've said that a couple of times. But I just ask you, Lisa, to open your heart, be gentle to the creator. And I just hope that you'll give them another chance. And maybe it's after the puppy is raised or gone or whatever happens to the puppy. But I hope that you'll just give them another chance. I really think I'm going to go look and see who they are. Will you send me, you don't have to say it here, but if you'll send me their farm name, let me just go look them up. Let me see if they're a train wreck. But I believe they work really hard and they're doing the very best they can do. One other thing. I think I have on blush, do I? I don't have on highlighter. One thing that I'm getting a lot of messages about is I'm going to make this kind of quick because it's almost 8 o'clock. But people are messaging me going, Judy, my kids are out of control. I don't know how to do it. My grandkids are doing this. Da, 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 da. Listen to me. Sounds selfish. This sounds selfish, but you have to stay in your own lane. Okay. If you have adult kids, listen, me and you could have a long conversation about these daggum adult kids. Okay. They're a train wreck. My kids, bless their heart. We have to. This is what I want you to practice. Making yourself happy. Go shopping for yourself. Go get you something for beauty. I don't know, something. Go get you some new shampoo or go get you a spray tan. Go get your nails done. If you're a man, I don't know, go to the tool shack and go buy you a couple of tools so you can start working on, get you a project going if you're a man. I want you to learn how to take care of yourself. So when there's situations like a creator or your children or your grandkids, and you're like, they are driving me, they treat me awful. When they come to my house, they're ugly, they're disrespectful. I want you to take care of yourself. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough exercise? Are you working on your emotional mind? What are you doing to take care of yourself? Because it sounds like to me you're in total chaos trying to fix everyone else in your family. What you need to concentrate on is not fixing everyone in your family. You need to focus on fixing yourself because you are jacked up. Okay. I mean, tell you. You are jacked up when you're in everybody else's business. It causes you anxiety. It causes you stress. It causes an emotional wreck. It causes marital problems within your marriage. It causes total train wrecks. When you concentrate on yourself. Those are things you can control. Those are things you can control. When you're in somebody else's business, you're in total chaos. But when you're in your own lane and your own business and you're not trying to fix your grandkids or your kids or your whatever you're trying, your other creators, when you're trying to fix you and you're focusing on you, and I tell you, get a notebook out. And I want you to write down everything that you want to fix about you. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Go fix you. What is it going to take to fix? Do you need counseling? Do you need to go to your preacher? What do you need to do to fix you? Because when you're in everybody else's business, you're in chaos and you can't control. You can't fix your kid. You can, but you can fix you and you can be the best. And sometimes, no, when you fix you, they see it. You want to fix your kid? Fix you. Listen, I know. I was trying to fix my kid and I was driving myself crazy and I was losing sleep at night and I had ulcers in my stomach and I felt like I was going crazy trying to fix my kid. And no matter what I did, no matter how much money I gave him, no matter how much counseling I took him to, no matter what I did, how many talks I had with him, I couldn't fix him. So I began to fix me. And when I began to fix me, he began to watch the difference in me. He was like, wow, mom doesn't struggle with that anymore. Wow, mom doesn't call me and get in my business anymore. Wow, when I call mom for advice, she says, honey, I think you're smart enough. You can make your own decisions. I raised you right, and you're smart enough to make your own decisions. And whatever you decide, I support you 100%. And my kid's going, mom ain't telling me what to do. You're writing your own story. I'm here to hold your hand, but I'm not here to tell you what to do anymore. You're old enough to make your own decisions, and mama needs to fix me. Mama needs to get in the farm and get busy in the farm and get out of my kids' business. Fix you. And when you fix you, amazing things will happen. Whatever you struggle with, go get help. Because amazing things happen when you fix you. All of a sudden, all the toxic people leave your life and there's no more chaos. All the people that are your family members that used to be against you, and when they see you well, they're like, who's this person? Go fix you. And if you don't know how to fix you, there's help out there to fix you. You just have to be disciplined enough to go get the help. I hope today helped you, Lisa. Lisa, you have come to a safe place where no one judges you for the way you feel, because many a times other people, other subscribers are just like you. They get frustrated with creators. They get invested in the animals in their lives. But Lisa, at the end of the day, all you can do is control you. That is it. I hope today helps you, Lisa. If you need me, let me know. Okay, today is Wednesday. You have choices today. You can sit it out or you can dance. How are you going to dance today? I'd love to know. All right, I will see you sometime this weekend. Love you guys. We may have a baby calf this weekend. We'll see. See you later. Bye.